Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. It's 6:34 a.m. in the morning on 22nd of October, and we are going to have a look at the markets. The markets are a bit red, as it was yesterday, but slightly worse than yesterday. So things are definitely not looking that good upfront. Let's check out all our regular data sources and see if we can find out anything that can help us today. That said, let's get started. I'd like to start by looking at the index futures. Dow futures are down 0.44%. This is more than yesterday. S&P futures are down 0.44%. This is even more than yesterday. And Nasdaq futures are down 0.55%. So overall, pre-market action shows a very bearish trend out here. And oil is up 1.03%. That's the only thing that is going in the direction that I thought it would go. And of course, I have been expecting a drop in October, but that was much earlier in October, but it's coming towards the last week of October. So I'm afraid that probably we might get a dip. But at the same time, we have earnings season coming up and we have a lot of exciting news. I have a separate earnings calendar that I have created. We'll talk about that. Well, next let's look at the stock market heat map. It shows a sea of red. Money has gone out of consumer defensive, energy, basic materials, everything. And yesterday, I recollect saying that money might go into technology, and it sure did. I wouldn't claim that I was 100% confident about that, but that's what it felt like. And for a change, I was right. Today, I think money might come out of technology, and it should probably go into consumer defensive, energy and basic materials, utilities, real estate, those kind of defensive plays. That's my thoughts. We'll see what happens. I would like to have your feedback on the comment section of how you're looking at this market. Have we started going down? Next, let us look at our TradingView platform. We are looking at Nasdaq futures. I still think we are in a mildly bullish action. That's basically because we do not have lower lows yet. Our higher highs have started petering out, and that happens even in a bull market. But we do not have lower lows. So I'm still thinking we are bullish. Momentum is also above average. However, MACD is bearish. We'll have to see what happens when the market opens. And QQQ closed yesterday up 0.19%, and this morning in pre-market action it's down 0.59%. Still finding it difficult to break through 495.96, which is our immediate resistance, and still getting a lot of support from the 9-day exponential, which is at 492.27. Right now we are at 492.44. Will 9-day exponential hold? That's the question. Failing the 9-day exponential, we have got the 20-day exponential, which is at 487.93, and that should give adequate support. So that's what I'm thinking. And let's go on and have a look at AI. Google is down 0.42% in pre-market action. We are still above our support at 164.49, but MACD is not looking great. Momentum is pretty decent. Tesla is down 0.87%. And I think Tesla is going to go for further pain if they do not deliver on their earnings, which happens to be tomorrow after hours. So those who have got Tesla might probably want to do a covered call or do something to protect against the eventuality that the news may not be that great. However, GM has done extremely well. I want to show you this article early morning on CNBC, which says GM raises 2024 earnings guidance after easily topping Wall Street's third quarter expectations. And they easily outperformed Wall Street's third quarter expectation, leading to raising key guidance targets for 2024. GM now expects full year adjusted EBIT of between 14 billion and 15 billion, or 10 and 10.5 a share, up from between 13 and 15 billion, or 9.5 and 10.5 per share. So that's a very good improvement. We'll get more information at around 8:30 a.m. So please watch out for that. And if Tesla is following the auto industry and staying in trend, I think Tesla should have a good report. If not, Tesla is going to have a lot of trouble. That's for sure. Then we have Apple, which is down 0.69%. We have Meta, which is down 0.50%. We still have higher lows. and I think we are still on a bullish trend. I'm not so sure about us meeting our reverse head and shoulder target of around 630 anymore. Next, we have got Amazon, which is down 0.59%. It is still above the diagonal line of support, so I'm okay with that. MACD is looking decent. It's slightly bullish. The signal line has been crossed over to the bullish side. Momentum is also pretty good, and earnings are coming up on 31st of October. So we'll have to watch out how Amazon performs. I am looking forward to great things from Amazon. Microsoft is down 0.43%. Friends, Microsoft is inherently a strong company in my opinion, and they played that ChatGPT card very well. They led the pack. And they are also rolling out autonomous AI agents next month. And that should also put them in a good standing in the AI section. They already are on all the computers that we have, personal computers that we have with their operating system and Office. And Office is already AI enabled. So this company is already ahead of the curve in my opinion. I'm holding on to my Microsoft shares. And if there is any drop, I would like to pick it up. It's still on the bullish channel. And the fundamentals, though they are looking neutral to bad, I think they would pick up when we have earnings on 30th of October. Then we have AMD, which is down 0.66%. It is still in the bull channel, so I'm not worried too much. I'll be worried if it breaks down below this diagonal green line. Right now, MACD and momentum both are looking weak, but earnings could change that, which is on 29th of October. Palantir is down 0.94% in pre-market trades. It's been still on a bullish channel, very, very steep bullish channel. So not too much to worry about for Palantir. FNGU was down 1.15% in the pre-market action, and we still have a resistance out here at 471.90, and currently our support is coming from the 9-day exponential at 442.74. Right now we are at 455, so safe to say that FNG is still safe. Broadcom has dropped below the 9-day exponential moving average in pre-market trade. That's not a good sign, and MACD is also bearish. However, above average momentum still gives me some hope. Oracle is up 0.58%, still consolidating and moving up slowly, creeping up slowly, but nowhere near the all-time highs. This is good because the momentum can be cooled and it can pick up again. However, the bearish MACD is a matter of concern. And then we have Micron, which is down 1.04% in pre-market trade. Cloudflare is down 0.46% in pre-market trade. And then we have NVIDIA, which is down 0.47% in pre-market trade. And we are right now at 143.03. And the 9-day exponential moving average is a good support along with a horizontal support of 135.82. So that's a very strong support out there. I'm still hopeful that NVIDIA will stay above this line of support. And we also converted a line of resistance of at 140.85 into a line of support. So I'm going to mark that here right now. So this is our first line of defense. And if we break down from there, then we have the 9-day exponential waiting to grab us. So NVIDIA is looking pretty strong, plenty of room on the RSI. MACD is also absolutely bullish. Qualcomm is down 0.82%. SMCI is down 0.27%. ARM holding is down 1.06%. ASML is up 1.08%. It is trying to slowly creep up. And I think in the long run, ASML will be a good buy. I have just made a video and I think most of you would be seeing it. It was in the members only yesterday. So you can check out that video for my thoughts on ASML. Intel Corporation is down 0.92%. And then we have SMH, Semiconductor Equity, Semiconductor ETF, which is down 0.81%, but still riding a bull channel. So I'm not too much worried about it. Momentum is also pretty good. The only concern is that the signal MACD has crossed over the signal line and is slightly bearish, and that can be improved by just NVIDIA and a few other semiconductor players. Next, let's go on to genomics. In genomics, we have PACB up 0.54%. We have IMTX with no trades in pre-market action. Bluebird is flat in pre-market action. Ginkgo Bioworks is up 0.34% in pre-market, and Prime is flat in pre-market, and Allogene is down 0.36% in pre-market trading, but still in the bull channel. And we have Iowa, which is down 0.10%. Still a lot of consolidation happening out here. Don't know which way it's going to break out. mRNA is down 0.13%. Beam is up 1.47% in pre-market trades, and we still have a resistance at 25.10. I forgot to change that earlier, so I'll do it now. Intelia is down 0.44% in pre-market trades, and we have Editas, which has got no trades in pre-market action, and Altimmune is up 0.14% in pre-market trade, and potentially it could get into this support line, which is currently doing the role of a resistance. So if we slip into the support, then I'm hopeful that Altimmune could improve. And we are also having the earnings on 5th of November. Caribou Biosciences has got no trades pre-market. CRISPR Therapeutics is down 0.02% in pre-market trades. Will it be able to break through the resistance at 49.49 is the big question. Right now it has got tremendous support from the 3 exponential moving averages at the lower end, and that should suffice, but we need momentum to pick up. MACD is decent. ARCG is flat in pre-market trades. Grail has got no trades pre-market. Illumina is down 0.84% in pre-market trade. This is a nice bullish pennant forming out here, and it has to break out on the upside. So I'm still hoping great things from Illumina. Even though the MACD is gone towards the signal line, I hope the momentum picks up today. We have earnings on 4th of November. Verve has got no trades in pre-market action. And friends, I want to show you something else. So here is the earnings chart for all the stocks that we have in our watch list, and you can see that we have most of the established companies with a track record being very clear whether they're going to publish before or after hours. So you have Tesla, all the Mag 7 and the tech companies, which are all releasing their earnings after hours. But when it comes to the genomics section, apart from Illumina and PACB and mRNA, which are all established companies, the others, all the other genomic companies, we are not sure whether they're going to publish their earnings before or after the market hours. And also the dates that I have here are all placeholder dates, and they could change, as we have seen in the last so many quarters that we have been tracking these genomic companies. That's the inherent problem of keeping track of genomic companies as investments. Now, the first earning report is going to come for Tesla on the 23rd after hours. After that, we have Google, AMD, and SMCI on the 29th. And of course, we have Meta, Microsoft, and CRISPR on the 30th. Apple, Amazon, Intel, Allogene, and Intelia all are coming out on the 31st of October. Prime is going to release earnings on the 1st of November, and Palantir, Beam, Illumina, all 3 of them are on 4th of November. Bluebird, Altimmune, Caribou Biosciences, and Verve are all reporting on the 5th. And we have Qualcomm, ARM Holdings, Iowa, and Editas all reporting on the 6th. And Cloudflare and PACB as well as mRNA will report on the 7th. Ginkgo Bioworks on the 11th, IMTX on the 12th, and NVIDIA on the 14th. So tomorrow onwards, we start the earnings action. And the big day for us is 30th October on genomics. And 5th of November is also going to be a big day because 4 companies are going to have their earnings report come out. So hoping for the best here. And friends, I'd like to hear from you what you think about the market. Do you agree with me that there's a possibility that these earnings could propel the markets to greater heights? And also there's the risk that if the earnings don't come out well, we may start our drop. And do you still expect a Santa Claus rally? My personal opinion is that we probably will see a dip for October, and things should start picking up towards the second half of November. And in December, we'll see a Santa Claus rally. Can you please give me your feedback in the comment section? Just also give me a bit of your logic so that I can see all the angles and maybe readjust my approach. With that, my friends, I'd like to end the video here. I hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye for now.